What's up, YouTube? Just another video by me, like always. I'm not going anywhere. This video is going to be a PlayStation 2 related video about this puppy right here. What you're looking at is a Memory 32. Now, it's a PS2 memory card, just like any other PS2 memory card, but it has one feature that no other memory card on Earth that I know of has. And that, my friends, is this. It has a mini USB port on it. Now, what that allows you to do is load up. It allows you to load up homebrew software on it that allows you to play backups. The reason that I'm talking about this is because a lot of people, like myself, like to try out games prior to buying them, because a lot of times, you know, you get ripped off. Games suck sometimes, you know, so on and so forth. So I like to definitely test my games before I buy them. And this allows you to do it without putting a mod chip inside the PS2. Now the PS2 requires, if you want to put a mod chip in it, it requires over like 20 cables, 20 wires to be soldered. It's not easy. I can do it, but I really don't have the time or the patience. So this is a good alternative to somebody like me who's lazy, or somebody like you perhaps who doesn't have the soldering skills to pull off a mod chip install on the PS2. This will allow you to play any PS2 backup right off of this. So not only can you do it externally, but you can even bring this to a friend's house and you know, play your backups there without them having to have a you know, a mod chip. So that's really good, and I just wanted to briefly show you how it works. So you're just gonna pop that into the PlayStation 2 memory card slot 1. Turn on your PlayStation. You'll see it's loading up Free McBoot, which is the software that I put on it from the internet. And then you'll see a bunch of things that you're not normally used to seeing. For example, you launch ELF, ESR HD loader, simple media system, launch disk, so on and so forth. HD loader will allow you to play the ISO right off of an external or a USB you know, drive, so you don't have to even burn it if you don't want to. But I do definitely prefer to burn it. Now, you're going to launch it with ESR launcher. Prior to burning the ISO, you're going to need to patch it with ESR patcher. It's very simple. Just look it up online. You won't have a problem. So for this example, to show you how this works, I have a copy of Espgaluda for the PS2. So all you're going to do is put the backup in the PS2 like that, with the Memory 32 in the slot. You're going to just close it. Then you're going to go to ESR. Let me just turn the lights off here. And then you're just going to launch DVD. Now you're going to see a few twitches in the screen color. For some reason I don't really get that. I guess it's just, you know, the patch or whatever. But if you did it correctly, you know, you'll see it loading up like so. Now, if you've never played this game, get it, because this fucking game is amazing. The soundtrack is stellar, phenomenal, amazing, spectacular. Now, you know, you could change the wallpaper just like most of the cave games, which is definitely cool. I definitely like that feature. Let's up to very hard and give me some extra lives here. I'm not saying I'm the best. It's just, that's just the way I like. That's just the way I like playing, because I like the you know, the bullets, the crazy bullets. I can't stress enough how good the soundtrack is on this game. You know, you get some guy gets murdered up front, and dude just jumps up. Let me just try to adjust this a little bit for you so you could maybe get a little bit more of the picture here. There we go. Alright. Whoops. Well, that's another cool thing about this game. You can actually change the screen, you know, vertical or horizontal. So if you have a you know, a way to flip the screen, you can get that full effect. So I did that accidentally, but it's definitely a good thing to know. And I don't know if you can really hear the soundtrack too well, but just try to hear it. It's awesome, man. You can also bring it into slow-mo. I almost beat him without dying. You know, I'm not the best by any means, but, you know, I do like to play it on the highest difficulty, just because it's more fun that way, in my opinion. The mass destruction is just so much fun, man. You also have a different gun you can use, but it's a little slower. It doesn't have as much of a range. We're coming up on 30 seconds, so I just wanted to thank you for watching my video, and if you haven't already, subscribe.